Good evening, my dears, and welcome to your weekly hour to ponder, to explore, to allow the gentle shifting within yourself. During this hour, I ask that you open your minds, and if you dare, to open your heart and allow the question that we ponder together to be planted somewhere safe inside of you until you are ready for it to grow and to bloom into something beautiful. So, before we begin, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Miramushi, and I am the dream siren and guardian of Somnium. This hour is dedicated to gentle listening, soft questions, and a short yoga nidra meditation at the beginning, or a body scan. So before we begin, I ask you to allow yourself to become comfortable wherever you're going to be for this session. Whether you choose to lie down, that's absolutely fine. Or whether you want to sit with your feet firmly planted on the floor, or maybe you'd like to sit at your meditation space. Whatever you choose, you are more than welcome to do whatever you feel most comfortable. Before I take us through the full body scan, we're going to do 3 deep breaths together tonight. This is what is known as box breathing, and this helps you to rhythmically slow your body down just a little bit. So what we're going to do is breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and breathe out for 4 counts. And that out breath, you really want to allow yourself to push that breath out way, 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 way out. And make sure that you are doing what is known as diaphragmatic breathing. So if you put your hand on your heart and on your belly, you'll be able to tell best which one of these you are doing. So when you're breathing from your diaphragm, you should feel your tummy rise and fall. If you don't feel your tummy rising and falling, then that means that you are breathing too shallowly, or you're breathing from your chest. So try to push that breath down into your belly, okay? So let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Release, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. One more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Alright, I hope you've had time to lower your lights, your screen brightness. Now we will begin our pondering hour. At the end of the pondering, I will say a gentle goodnight, and we will be back here again tomorrow. But thank you for being here now. Alright, let us begin. I want you to gently bring your attention to your body, to your presence. You're not trying to fix anything. We're just saying a gentle hello. Now, bring your awareness to the very top of your beautiful head, to your crown, and allow that space to soften, to rest. Next, bring your attention down to your forehead. No brows should be furrowed. To the delicate space where your temples are. And to the seat right in between your beautiful brows. Let yourself release any tension here, any heaviness in your face. Let it slowly slide off of you. Notice now your eyes, your eyelids. They may be asking you to close them. Your cheeks would help your beautiful smile. Your jaw that might be clenched with a tinge of anxiety. Let everything slowly relax and unwind from your day. Your neck trickling down to your throat. The beautiful place where words now rest until they are ready to be spoken. Allow everything to soothe. Allow everything to just be. Move down now to your shoulders. The weight that you may carry there. If you would like, invite them to just soften just a little bit and move down away from your ears. Now, follow that flow down to your chest, where you may still have your hands as they rise and fall with your gentle breathing, without effort, without force. Moving down to your belly as it softens with each delicate exhale. Now, your hips, your lower back, the places where you also may hold stress and tension from your day. Allow it to soothe like cool, gentle waters, slowly moving down your body, unabated by any worry. Your thighs, your knees, everything flowing with that gentle release that moves down your body. Your calves that helped carry you here. Your ankles that supported you as you stood strong today. Flowing down, and releasing with ease. And now your feet. The souls that connect with the earth. Each of your individual little toes. Just be here. And now, the totality of you, your whole body beating together. Thank you for being here. For allowing these words to hold you. You don't have to do anything else right now. Allow yourself to be wrapped in the warmth of my words. As we slowly move into our pondering question. What are you afraid to see? Last week, we asked, what are you holding? But tonight, we go a little deeper. Not heavy, but closer. So, what are you afraid to see? Not what scares you, but more the things that you keep turning away from. It's the things that live right there out of the corner of your eye. Or maybe it's the thought that sits at the very tip of your tongue. And maybe you keep pushing aside. You don't need to name it. And you certainly don't have to stare it down. I'd like you to just notice it. And And maybe let it know that you see it. I think that's good for tonight. What does afraid to see mean to you? Is it a fear that you may have about yourself? Or someone that you love? Hmm. Maybe the possibilities that await in the future. Is it maybe something that you've been avoiding? That talk, that decision that you've been putting off? Or a feeling that keeps getting stuffed down? Sometimes when we see things, that means that we have to acknowledge it. Is it something that when you first looked upon it, it was tiny and frail and harmless, but over time it grew, it started taking up more space? Maybe it became too heavy. Maybe now that it's so big, it's so close that you can't see it at all anymore. I've been afraid to look at the depths of my diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. And I've been afraid to acknowledge what that really means for my life. So I keep pushing it to the side. And anytime I have to talk about it, I feel very anxious. My body doesn't ignore the pain, though. Sometimes we have to be a little brave, right? And that leads us to the next layer of our question. What happens when you don't look at it? What happens when you don't look at the thing that you're afraid of? Or more so, what you're afraid to see? Does it get louder? Like an alarm clock that you keep snoozing, and the volume just keeps going up and up and up. The longer that you put it off and push it away. Or maybe it becomes heavier. And at first you could sort of drag it along, and it didn't slow you from what you wanted to do. But now, even though you don't acknowledge it, you notice the difference in your stride. The extra breaks that you need to take. If it's following you around, and it becomes like your close little shadow friend. How often do you find yourself turning away? Well, it lingers there. Patiently waiting for you. What happens in your body? Where do you feel different? Or like the thing that you're afraid to see? Do you also sometimes refuse to acknowledge that as well? The change in your tempo, your pace, your speech. That thing on the tip of your tongue. What would happen if you glanced at it? Just a quick look. Would it shatter? Would you fall apart? Would it soften for you? Or maybe it would just be. Maybe what you're afraid to see is how much time you've spent waiting for that perfect moment. Maybe you're afraid to see how procrastination has been protecting you from failure. Or just from starting at all. Remember how I said that sometimes when we see things, that means that we have to be accountable for it. Sometimes being responsible for things is a very heavy burden. Even if that responsibility is something that we really deeply desire, something that we've wanted for so long. But it's not because you're lazy. I think it's because you really care. And you want it to be perfect. It's a part of you. But the perfect moment never comes to any of us. It is something that you have to make. It is something that sits in your very precious hands. And I invite you to hold it. Maybe you don't want to look at it, but you can hold it just for a little. And last, what's on the other side? What is sitting there waiting on the other side of that door? On the thing that lingers in the corner of your eyes? Even the window that you might feel brave enough to open. If you could really look, maybe the tiny little peephole, or even beneath the little crack in the door. If you can look at what you think you've been afraid to see, what do you think sits on the other side of it? Do you think maybe you'd feel a little bit of clarity? It's like you've moved a roadblock out of the way. Maybe relief is there waiting for you. Because you realize that it's not something too much for you. And you can look at it fully and be accountable for your part and what you have to do. Was there something more that you had been putting off that was still waiting for you there? Or is it something that once you see it in its complete fullness, that you can finally rest? Because you no longer have to worry or fix or be concerned. Then you can take peace in the comfort of not having this thing anymore that you've been afraid to see. I want to thank you for being brave enough to be here tonight. I think our pondering hours are no light work at all if you actually fully allow yourself to step into this space. So thank you for being brave. And thank you for doing something for yourself that you deserve. Even if you came here tonight and you didn't know what you were carrying, I appreciate your presence. And for those who did take a gander, maybe peeped around the corner or stuck your head out of the window, maybe you just felt that ominous presence so heavy on your back. I want you to know that you didn't have to look alone tonight. And thank you for giving me the honor of being here with you. Thank you for this presence, this shared space together. I don't think that we solved all the world's problems tonight. And that thing that you're afraid to see will probably still be there tomorrow. But again, I hope you gave yourself the opportunity to see it just a little bit. And I applaud you for your courage. So as we come to our gentle closing, as you allow yourself to turn in for the night and hopefully find yourself soon in the dream realm, I ask you to do one more round of deep, fully accepting breaths. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And release everything. 2, 3, 4. Good job. Sweet dreams, my dreamers. And well done tonight. Good night.